as at the end of the round he comes forward and scores the knockdown with the combination.
In the world of heavyweight boxing, there are matchups that stand out above the rest, and the rematch between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury is one of the most eagerly anticipated battles in recent history. The stakes couldn't be higher. A clash of styles, power versus precision, size against speed. The outcome of this bout could solidify the legacy of one fighter while sending the other into an uncertain future. Today, we take a deep dive into this rematch, analyzing the strengths and weaknesses of both men, how the fight could unfold, and ultimately, who we think will emerge victorious. Let's start with Oleksandr Usyk. The Ukrainian boxer is often considered a master technician in the ring. Standing at 6'3", Usyk may not have the towering presence that Fury does, but his skills and intellect in the ring more than make up for any physical discrepancies. As the undisputed heavyweight champion, Usyk has proven himself to be one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport today. His footwork is often hailed as one of the best in the business, constantly shifting angles, making it nearly impossible for his opponents to land clean punches. This elusive movement is key to his success, especially as a southpaw facing an orthodox fighter like Tyson Fury. Usyk's endurance is another standout feature. He often seems to get stronger as the rounds go on, outpacing and outsmarting his opponents, which could be a crucial asset against someone as physically imposing as Fury. His composure is also remarkable. No matter how intense the pressure, Usyk remains calm, using his boxing IQ to navigate the storm. Even when an opponent like Fury tries to impose his size and power, Usyk never loses his focus. His ability to stay cool under pressure and stick to his game plan makes him a dangerous opponent. The rematch is likely to feature Usyk's usual technical brilliance. He'll need to rely on his speed, endurance, and tactical brilliance to navigate through Fury's relentless style. In his first fight against Fury, Usyk found success by using his southpaw stance to get off with clean shots while making Fury miss with his unorthodox movements. Usyk's ability to stay on the move and avoid any heavy counters will be essential, especially when Fury begins to apply his pressure in the later rounds. But of course, Tyson Fury is no ordinary opponent. The Gypsy King, standing at a towering 6'9" and possessing an 85-inch reach, is a giant in the heavyweight division. Fury's size alone makes him an imposing figure, but it's his adaptability and the unexpected nature of his boxing style that sets him apart. Fury moves around the ring with surprising agility for his size, often gliding effortlessly like a much smaller fighter. His jab, which is a weapon of mass destruction, controls the pace of the fight, keeping opponents at bay and setting up powerful combinations. Fury's ability to dictate the tempo of a bout is one of his greatest assets. One of Fury's most dangerous attributes is his ability to wear down opponents. His massive size allows him to lean on fighters, sapping their energy and wearing them down over time. Fury is no stranger to dealing with heavy pressure. He's been in wars with fighters like Deontay Wilder, where he has been knocked down but somehow managed to rise again, showing the world that his mental toughness is second to none. Fury's resilience is what has earned him the nickname the Gypsy King, as he always finds a way to recover and turn the tide when things aren't going his way. However, Fury isn't without his weaknesses. His tendency to lower his guard, especially when he becomes overconfident, can create openings for more technically sound fighters like Usyk to exploit. While Fury's size is undoubtedly an advantage, it can also become a hindrance when it comes to maintaining stamina over the course of a long fight. In past bouts, Fury's performance has dipped after the 7th or 8th round, which could play into Usyk's hands, particularly given Usyk's superior conditioning and ability to thrive in the later rounds. Fury's mental toughness, though often praised, can also be a double-edged sword. While he is certainly one of the most mentally strong fighters in the sport, there are moments where his confidence falters, especially when a fight doesn't go according to plan. If Usyk can land clean shots early and keep the pressure on Fury, it could be enough to destabilize the Gypsy King mentally and shift the fight in his favor. Now let's take a look at how the rematch might unfold. The first 6 rounds are likely to be a battle of wills. Fury will almost certainly come out strong, using his size and strength to try and dominate the center of the ring. Expect heavy jabs and attempts to corner Usyk against the ropes, forcing him to fight on the inside. Fury's strategy will likely be to impose his will and wear Usyk down early on, using his physicality to break his opponent's spirit. However, if Usyk can survive the early onslaught and weather the storm, the fight could shift dramatically in his favor. Usyk's ability to avoid damage and his excellent footwork will help him to evade Fury's attempts to corner him, and as the rounds progress, Fury's stamina could become an issue. If Fury begins to slow down in the middle to later rounds, Usyk's endurance and tactical brilliance could allow him to take control of the fight. For Usyk to win, he will need to stick to his game plan. He cannot afford to get drawn into a slugfest with Fury, as the Gypsy King's size and power would likely overwhelm him. Instead, Usyk must rely on his footwork and quick combinations to keep Fury off balance. His southpaw stance will allow him to land shots from angles that Fury isn't used to, and his ability to clinch and break away will be crucial in avoiding Fury's clinching tactics. Usyk must also take advantage of Fury's occasional lapses in focus, particularly when Fury lowers his guard or takes unnecessary risks. Fury, on the other hand, will need to use his size and aggression to keep Usyk on the back foot. Fury's primary path to victory will involve using his jab to control the distance, landing heavy shots to the body, and wearing Usyk down with his size and clinches. If Fury can land significant blows early, he has the potential to score a knockout victory, as his power is certainly capable of stopping anyone. However, Fury must avoid getting too overzealous or overconfident, as Usyk's counter-punching skills and boxing IQ could make him pay dearly for any mistakes. As for the prediction, it's clear that both fighters have the tools to win. If Fury can land big shots early and impose his size and power, he could knock out Usyk or dominate the fight by decision. However, if Usyk can avoid the worst of Fury's attacks and drag the fight into the later rounds, his superior conditioning and technique could allow him to outbox Fury and claim a decision victory. Usyk's endurance and strategy give him the edge in the rematch, though Fury's size and power make him a dangerous opponent at all times. In the end, this is a fight that could go either way. Both fighters bring unique strengths to the table, and the outcome will largely depend on which fighter can execute their game plan more effectively. Usyk's technical brilliance and ability to adapt will be key in this fight, and if he can withstand the early onslaught, he has a real shot at winning. Fury's size and power make him a formidable opponent, but his tendency to tire in the later rounds could be his undoing. No matter the outcome, one thing is for certain: this rematch will be a thrilling, unpredictable battle between two of the best heavyweight fighters in the world today. The clash of styles, power, and precision will make for a fight that will be remembered for years to come. Who will emerge as the victor? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: this is a fight you won't want to miss. Let us know your predictions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth boxing breakdowns.